so I wonder why. I feel pain when the rain fall from the sky. That's all my partner tears making heaven cry. Sent you a message when the pigeons fly. Goodbye, listen to the reverend, preach about a legend 24/7. I'm missing you in my presence, you will never die. I wipe my eye while the choir sing a lullaby. So some respect we apply in a suit and tie. This was a lie, I can't deny. Sin is believing, I had to accept you no longer breathing. I bury you decent when I carry you reminiscing. Relive every memory is a reason. Different partner joining Jesus every season. Leaving me grieving in morning. Call home either evening, night, evening, or morning. And be gone with no warning. We born to feel leaving. This world is a blessing, no less than a curse. The pain never lasts, and I'm strong, but it hurt. Won't be the last time I visit my homie in the church. Touch a casket. Remember you laughing, dark glasses with a witness your hearse. Witness your bundle of flowers around a hole in the dirt. Witness your picture on the shirt, and I'm asking to witness many more days on this earth. What could be worse? I'll be the first in this fashion. Tell you with passion. How bad did it hurt? How bad did it hurt? How bad did it hurt to just breathe, breathe, breathe for all of my partners, for all of my partners. No, I haven't forgot you. No, I haven't forgot you. Breathe, breathe, breathe for all of my partners.
What's up, everybody? Ricochet, man, coming back at you. Yeah, man, I'm still over here. I'm at it. And what this is the company I'm getting my CDL training at. This is one of their like dormitories, like college dormitories, you know. What it do is all of the new people, they come here. And this is where you go through orientation, and today's my last day of orientation. They got it where you have to do all your paperwork. They have to do your background. Have to make sure that your drug test cleared. Make sure you pass your drug test. They do drug test you before you come. You have to get a drug test. And then some people have been having randoms immediately. Like they got here and then had to take another drug test. I passed my drug test in Houston. I haven't had to have a random, so I'm good. I ain't tripping on that. Drug test cleared in Houston, it'll clear here, you know. So, yeah, y'all gotta forgive me. I'm doing a lot of footage right now on my phone, man, because I'm not really comfortable recording people and having my camera out. But today I get my badge, I get my credentials, I get everything I need to be able to go to the Millennium Building. The Millennium Building is Prime's, it's a big facility, I guess, is what they're telling me. I haven't been there. I've seen some of the YouTube followers that work here at Prime. I've seen some of them post some of those videos. I'll probably bring you some footage of that too once I'm able to get over there and go over there whenever I want after today. So far, man, so good, man. Been having to do some tests. I've been acing all my tests, and we 2 days in a row we had to get in a simulator. It's kind of like a truck driving simulator, and I got in that simulator, and then we had to do an assessment and a test on that. I made a 98 on that. So this is the simulator, and it was very much different than driving a truck. You know, at this point, I already drove the truck, but this simulator was a little bit more difficult. When I say it was difficult, it has all of the amenities of a truck. The air comes out. If you hit a bump, it bounces, and steering wheel shakes, and active left turn signals, right turn signals, reverse, your mirrors, everything in this thing is realistic as can be, man. But to me, it was more difficult than driving a truck, just for the simple fact that, you know, you look like you're moving, but you're not. But ultimately, man, it was a really good thing to have this, because what it did, it prepared you for the necessary dangers. It prepared you for the unexpected situations that you may be put in when you're driving a truck. I did do really well at it. Once I did my test, I made a 98 on it. But at the same time, when I got behind the wheel of a truck, that's a different ball game. Driving a truck is going to be very, very different than driving a car, man. I can tell you, I have a different respect for truck drivers now, man. I think that it takes a lot to understand how to drive one of them, and it takes a lot about safety. It's a lot about just a lot of different things, man, that you got to learn, man, on how to maneuver and drive and make sure that you're protecting the public. You got to understand them things are 72 feet. They are 13.6 inches high. So, you know, we sitting way up there, and you know, you have people on pedestrians, you have people on motorcycles, you have people walking, you have people jogging. It's all kind of different stuff. So that's what I'm looking forward to learn that piece of it. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. This is the building where we're doing the orientation at. Been here since Monday. It's not too bad. You know, got a lot of different classrooms and stuff like that. Today I get my badge. What's up, everybody? Ricochet, man, coming at you. Y'all see it, man. Y'all see it over here, man. I've been having a pretty good, interesting day, man. I've been in orientation over here to get my CDL. I just want to kind of let everybody know what's going on, man. Y'all prayed for me for the flight. I made it. It was God's will, you know, for me to get here. I did have some I had some issues though, man. I was flying here from Houston, and got on a plane, man. We got on the plane, and then got ready to take off, and the pilot, he comes to the back and tells everybody, hey, you know, we got some issues on the plane. There's a thing that's eroding back there, and I can't find the paperwork from when it was last changed, and I refuse to put y'all lives in jeopardy. So we're gonna get maintenance over here to look at this. You know, people was on the complain. They was on the plane and shit, and they was complaining. They was mad and shit, and yelling and complaining and shit. I should have filmed it, but for me, I was like, shit, that's a blessing. What if we would have got up in the air and whatever was eroded all the way off the plane to where we couldn't land or whatever it may be? What if we had a mechanical failure in the air? I wanted to tell people, shut y'all ass up, man. This the pilot. He a professional, you know? But it goes to show that, you know, God works in mysterious ways. So, you know, we ended up having to get off the plane and waited for about 45 minutes. You know, we waited for about 45 minutes, and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with that plane. I was nervous as hell anyway, getting back on that plane. I didn't want to get back on it. God came through again. They gave us a different plane. Long story short, man, it could have been bad business, man, if we was up in the air and that pilot wasn't doing the due diligence to, you know, do what his procedures was on checking the aircraft. That could have been a bad deal for us, man, you know? So, with that being said, you know, I made it, so thank y'all for y'all prayers. They worked. On another hand, man, I know people wondering where I'm at and what I came out here to do, and it's kind of hard and difficult for me to be able to, do a lot of filming at the moment because I'm in a classroom setting. But man, I'm in Springfield, Missouri, and I'm here at what's called Prime Inc. It's the largest refrigerated truck driving company in America. But they have different divisions. Yeah, man, just like I told you, I was going to document what was going on. I'm here. I'm having a ball, man. I'm loving it. This is an amazing experience. It is just my second day. I flew in yesterday, and we started class today. And just starting class or whatever put us on it. You know, we had a really good experience just by doing that today. You know, so that was fun. We enjoyed that. Tomorrow's gonna be even more interesting. I think I got like 3 days of that, and then after the third day, we'll go do something different after that. So yeah, it's a pretty good experience so far. Yeah. So I just thought that, for me being able to touch bases with y'all and let y'all know what's going on, I'm out here. I have to come out here and do my walk. I can't just sit in that room, you know what I'm saying? So I'm up. I got a roommate, and my roommate, he's been here for a little longer, and he's practicing some of his. What he's doing is he's practicing his. We got what's called a pre-trip inspection. You got to do one of those daily, several times a day, whenever you're driving a 18-wheeler, man. I got a different respect for truck drivers just from the information that I've gained today. I wasn't one of them. I wasn't somebody that didn't think, truck drivers had a hard job, but I got a different mindset around when I see truck drivers on the road now, man. Y'all gotta respect them, man, because they got a really big deal going on, man. Like, they pulling 80,000 pounds, So my advice to anybody, if you see a truck driver and you driving near or close at hand to that truck driver, give him the right of way. If he's trying to get over, let him get over. Don't swerve in front of him. Don't try to speed up and jump right in front of him. Give him some space before you jump in front of him. That's my advice to you, man. I saw some videos and different things of how they call them four-wheelers, regular vehicles, trucks, like pickup trucks and cars. They call four-wheelers. So they're like it's like a real different type of experience, It's a really different type of experience if you close to any type of 18-wheeler or anything, man. Give them a different respect. They dangerous, and their job is very much difficult, man. It's super difficult. So, make sure that you are aware of that. But then back into what I was saying about this experience, man. This experience is pretty live. It's really live down here. Where I'm at is like a huge campus, like a huge college. I would call it a college, where there's hundreds of people here. It's like a like sort of like a college campus, sort of, in so many words. You know, it's a lot of people here, different groups. It's pretty interesting. I haven't really been able to get in no trucks. I got on what's called a simulator. I think I got a picture, a short video. They didn't want us to record in there, but of course I want to bring that content, so I whipped my camera out really quick and recorded it. You know, you see it back there. Let me show you. See them trucks back there? Them trucks back there is actual, them are drivers that been over the road, and they come here for different things. Some of them come here to take their time off. They get in their personal vehicles, leave their trucks here. Some of them come here to pick up students. It's just different things, man. So eventually I'm gonna be riding with one of them. And there's so many of them, man. This company I work for that I'm gonna be getting my CDL through, they have 9,000 drivers, one of the largest in America. Y'all gotta forgive me. Yeah, they got like 9,000 drivers, and they have classes every week, man, and they keep adding and continuing to add. And then once you finish your training, you get a brand new truck, 2025, 2024. Their equipment is tip top. Like, you don't get nothing old. Everything is gonna be 24, 25 at the most. Yeah, it's a good look, you know. Super good look. So pretty fun too. I'm enjoying myself. It's gonna be difficult, it's gonna be tough. I got a lot of stuff I gotta memorize in a short period of time. On Wednesday I get my badge where I can go to they got a whole different facility that's part of this that, since I'm in this training, I can't go to yet. I gotta be here up until Wednesday to receive those credentials to go over there. And then once I go over there, I get y'all some footage of that. I'll get y'all some footage of that too. So, but it's a lot going on. It's pretty live, you know. A lot of people here from all over the United States. I've ran into a lot of people from Texas. So the few people that I'm kind of kicking it with, they from Texas. So they from Texas, and we you know, we kind of partnering ourselves up together a little bit. All right, what's up with it, baby? You all right?
Yes,
all right. We kind of partnering ourselves up a little bit together, and what we do is we kind of helping each other, you know. We studying together, and we not only studying together, we you know, putting our 2 and 2 together and making it in a way to where we gonna help each other be successful. You know, that's what we're trying to do, trying to make our experience to where it's everybody, you know, like we all together, you know. So, but yeah, that's what it do, man. That's what's up with it. That's what we're doing. Until next time, ace deuces.